Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today is September 12, 2022. Tomorrow, tomorrow on the 13th at 8:30 in the morning, the CPI report gonna come out. So I said, wow, you know what is this is the best time for me to tell you guys my top five stocks that I trade. Because the reason I want to release this is the best time. I think this is the best time for me to release my top 5 stocks. Because those, I believe, in my personal opinion, I believe those 5 stocks, no matter what happened in the market, ups or down, those stocks always recover. They always come back. So when there's blood in the street, those stocks always come back. So I say, hey, let me give you guys my top 5 stock that I trade. Because I mean, although the last CPI report was not as bad, it was better than expected. The market still didn't react too well with the report, because Jerome Powell said that he was still going to be aggressive with the rates. So even though the CPI wasn't too bad, the market still didn't respond positive to it. So tomorrow, be prepared, 8:30 in the morning, CPI coming to come out. So I'm going to let you guys know my top 5 stock I'll be trading, whether what the market is doing. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button so it can help with the algorithm, and all that good stuff. And comment, let me know what your top 5 stocks is, and then so I can look them up too. Hey, we're just gonna help each other out. So it's not financial advice, but hey, just we gotta do our due diligence at the end of the day. So go ahead. So anyway, starting from my bottom to the top. So my least favorite stock, I know I might get some backlash for that one, is Apple. I think Apple is a consistent stock. I haven't really traded Apple as much, but I traded a couple times. That's why it's my least favorite, because I'm not a big fan of Apple. But hey, that's my personal opinion. I know some people, I might get some backlash for this, but that's just me. So Apple, even the market is bad, it goes down, Apple will recover back. It's consistent, making the same phones every year, with a different camera. But hey, shout out to Apple, they do their thing, So that's Apple. You got the new, they had the Apple event last week. I think, was it last week? And then it come out with an iPhone 14, the same phone, just different camera, Apple doing their thing. No big deal. But their stock is good, so I ain't gonna lie. So now, number 4. Number 4 would be Amazon. Amazon would be number 4 for me. Amazon's number 4 for me because I remember Amazon. Amazon. I remember when Amazon used to be very expensive, but after the split, it's reasonable now. So Amazon's very consistent, and since it split, it went down and it been back up since then. It haven't went down where it was at from the last split. So Amazon is very consistent too. So that's my number 4 favorite stock that I like to trade, no matter what the market is doing. But of course, you do gotta with those 5 stocks, you do gotta know your key level. You can't buy at the top. So the goal is to buy low and sell high. So you gotta know your key levels, know when to buy. So those 5 stocks, you can trade them even if you are swing trader, day trader, or long term. So I believe in those 5 stocks. All right, so Amazon was number 4. Number 3 for me is gonna be AMD. AMD, I love that stock. the chip company. I love that stock, AMD. AMD's the thing. The thing about the stocks too, but you gotta have a top 5 stock that you trade, that you know how they move, because you gotta learn how they move. Like AMD, what I've noticed about AMD, when the market is bad or bad report come out, whatever's going on, chip shortage, whatever's going on, AMD will tank. I remember I made a video about AMD probably last month, or a couple of weeks ago. Last month, I would say, I was probably last month. If you can check my videos, you can see the video I made about AMD. AMD will tank. It'll go like red for 6 days straight in a row, and you'll be like, whoa, what's going on? But if you know, of course, if you trade AMD all the time, you know how it moves. So you know how it operate. You know how it operate. You know how it behaves. So when the AMD go down like that, I already know what it's gonna do. So I just, I know the key levels. I load up. It'll go down. That's AMD. That's how AMD move. But when we do hit that reversal, AMD gonna go back up the same way it went back down, even more aggressively going back up. I love AMD. That's my number 3 favorite stock, because it's consistent. If you know the key levels, you've been trading AMD for a while, you know how it behaves. So that's my number 3 stock, and AMD. Now, number two favorite stock is Google. Google. Hey Google. Wait. All right. Yeah, I have Android, so that's my number 2 favorite stock is Google. Google is very consistent, and what I like about Google the most, you can double dip. So Google, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret about Google. You can double dip with Google because they have 2 ticker symbols. I think one is GOOL. I think one is GOO. Don't quote me on this one, but this one I trade the most. The one that's GOOGL. Google. Yeah, this Google is Goog. GOOGL, and this GOOG. I trade GOOGL the most. The reason I like Google, after the split, you can double dip, and then if you make a mistake in one, they almost follow the same pattern. So if you make a mistake in one, you know the next one what it's gonna do, because they do the same thing. I mean, one is a little bit higher than the other one. I think like $1 difference, but they move the same. So I love Google, and Google is very consistent also. When the market is, going crazy, everybody running away, selling, fear, sell everything. Oh my gosh, it's the end. Those stocks, you can, not financial advice, but those are the top 5 I trust to put my money in when there's blood in the street, because I know they'll come back, and I'll make good profit with those. So Google is my number 2 favorite, because it's consistent and it come back up. And my number 1 favorite, man, I need some drum roll. I don't feel like editing, but I'll make some drum roll. Man, there's a lot of bugs out here, man. I'm getting my daily walk. There's a lot of flies, because it was supposed to rain today, and it didn't rain. There's all these. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Hold up, guys. Hold up. Yeah, see, they don't want me to give you guys a number 1 stock. They don't want me to give you guys a number 1 stock, because that stock, the number 1 stock I'm gonna name. Just see how all these flies, these bugs keep bothering me. I can't even say it. It's because that shows you right there, that stock get a lot of hate. Yeah, oh my gosh, these bugs are bothering me. Yeah, number 1, I'm gonna duck a little bit. My number 1 favorite stock is ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla. Yeah, that's my favorite. All-time favorite stock. Now I do trade other stocks, but a lot of other stocks, you know, the AMCs, the Ape, I got a lot of I'm holding those. I don't know when I'm gonna sell them, but I got a lot of other stock I like to trade. But my top 5, I just named, and my number 1 favorite is Tesla. Tesla, man, this stock is so consistent. Yeah, shout out to what's her name again? Kathy. Yeah, shout out to Kathy. You know, people be hating on Tesla, but Tesla is very consistent, man. Very consistent. They're on the second split already, and still going to the upside. Those stocks, Tesla is another beast. You know, Tesla. I make a lot of video about Tesla. Tesla is the type of stock. It could be blood in the street. The whole market is red, but Tesla's still green. You know that Tesla just roll like that. But people are still, you still hear the noise. Oh, it's overvalued. Oh, this and that. Oh, the CPI is too high. Oh, man, this all these nonsense, man. I ignore all the nonsense. I watch the chart. I see what the stock do. It move. It gives me profit. So hey, I ignore the noise. That's my number 1 stock. It moves. It's just, it's just like I said, it's just business. You know, I don't agree with everything Elon is doing. Whatever. Hey, man, it's just business, man. It's it's nothing personal. It's nothing. Nothing. It just, it's just business. So, but Tesla is my number 1 favorite. Very consistent. It does what it wants to do, and if you study how it moves, sometimes hey, you can barely study it perfectly because it does what it want to do. But all I know is when there's blood in the street, those are the stocks. Those are my top 5. Those are the stocks you can put your money in, and you come back out swinging. You come back out with a profit. So anyway, guys, those are my top 5. Least Apple, 4 Amazon, 3rd AMD, number 2 Google, and my last one, number 1 is Tesla. So let me know in the comment what's your top 5 you like to trade in order. Like, comment, let me know. Share this video to people this may help, because tomorrow the CPI is coming out, so we don't know how the market gonna react. So those are the top 5 I'll be playing no matter what the market do, and then with the key levels and everything. So those are my safe stocks. So anyway, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Subscribe, comment, like, and let me know in the comment what you think, if you find any value in this video, and yeah, all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.